Justin, my sweet summer child. In the most polite way possible, I think you need help. Today, in this video, we will be reviewing my boy Justin's art. I will be doing it with my friend Chase of Green Cookie GD, which I did a video on his channel the other day. Go check that out after you check this out. I don't want to delay it anymore. Let's do this.
Alright guys, we are here joined not just by Green Cookie, but my boy Andrew. Andrew, do you have any social media you want to shout out, anything like that specifically?
Follow me on Instagram at all lowercase Blonde Drew. Same thing on TikTok.
I'll put up a screenshot on the screen. Don't you worry about it.
Yeah.
So we're here to look at some of Justin's art. I have about 10 pictures loaded up, and we're just gonna rate them on a scale of 1 to 10. Talk about them and rate them.
Hello. Sir, yes, sir.
Sir, yes, sir.
I don't know if you could tell, but it is the creator. What do you guys think about this one?
No, that's Tyler the
Creator.
That is Tyler
No,
the
Tyler-
Creator.
Tyler
Creator.
the Creator.
That's
Yeah,
Tyler.
Body.
I remember when we made this, it was my idea to
I-
put the, it was my
Yeah,
idea
I
to put the
remember
ring
this.
logo in the corner, to have it look like it was a freaking
Yeah.
ring doorbell thing.
3:58 a.m. I remember this one.
It's an absolute classic. Andrew, what would you give it on a scale of 1 to 10?
Oh. So
I
all
should do the sprite challenge.
all observations, you see his lips are like that.
Yeah.
His nose goes to his eyes. So I give this a cold 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10.
Chase, what's your
Amazing
thoughts?
art.
I give it a 6.5 out of 10.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like a
Ooh,
nice firm 6.5, 6, 7, something like that.
Okay, bro. We're split, sorry.
Yeah, 6.7, 6.7,
6.7. Alright, moving on to the second picture. Alright, I'm scared for what this is. This one's a classic.
And we know you
Gentlemen.
at my lowest.
Gentlemen, how are you feeling about Gerald?
Oh,
How are you feeling?
Gerald!
It's Gerald!
What do you think about Gerald?
Gerald! I remember when this was made.
Do not pay attention to the drawing that's underneath it. We will get to that later. So what
Let's see.
are we gonna give Gerald, huh? The photorealistic eyes and the absolute demonic mouth. Actual people.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10?
I'd say a 9.5 just because the teeth aren't that realistic. They're
Yeah.
just a little line.
That's what I was thinking, but just respect to the grind, I gotta give it a 10, I feel like.
Yes. I'd say I'd change my rating. 9.9. If the
Understandable.
teeth were better, 10.
That's understandable.
Amazing picture though.
Amazing
Picture.
Absolute peak. Alright,
I might have to go in a second.
Alright, here, let me get this third one pulled up. Oh, this one's classic. I actually had this one on my wall for a while. He gave me this one not too long ago. What do you guys think about, another Tyler? What do you guys think about this one?
Thrasher. Oh, that's
Gotta go.
Oh, I know what this picture is.
Ignore
You should put a picture, a comparison.
Ignore the Bucky Barnes ruler on the top. I don't know if you guys see that.
Oh, I see that.
What
Okay.
are we thinking? What are we thinking?
I'd say an 8.5. I'd say 8.5. I respect the grind and blood, sweat, and tears he put into this, and that absolute quadruple chin.
Understandable.
I love that quadruple chin. So 8.5. 8.5.
Chase, what are we thinking here? Chase? Is Chase frozen?
Is he alive?
I can't tell if he's frozen or if he's trying not to move purposefully. No, he's absolutely frozen. He would have blinked by now.
Yeah, he's frozen. I guess we can just continue the video if we want.
An absolute classic. Welcome. Welcome this
He's gone.
Welcome this beautiful king into the world. I love this one so much I made it the thumbnail of the video.
Oh yes, this
What
is
are
absolutely.
what are we thinking?
Okay, off first observation, his teeth look like heartstrings. Love that.
Yes.
And he's not only not fully colored in, but he has streaks. He took the time to blend in the colors. I love the dedication to that.
I see that.
This is I am like the brown eye bags mixed with the yellow makes a slight orange and brown. Love that. He even added the little sponge holes. 15 out of 10. Love this.
Everything about it earns top tier #1. Should I?
Love this, bro.
Should we make a part 2 where it's a tier list?
Yes.
So one.
Wait.
So all right. So let's move on to our next one. I think it's our 6th.
Okay.
It's gonna be a little hard to see because of the folds, like the folds in it and the lighting. But if you can please zoom in, get a good look at it. Can you tell who it is?
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland.
Yeah,
I'll pull up
Tom
like a
Holland.
picture of Tom Holland on the side here to compare it to. Like everything about it.
Yeah.
Everything about it, I think, looks exactly like him. I can see the likeness pretty well from the hair to to the exquisite nose.
The teeth, the mouth, the hair, the eyebrows, even the little wrinkles on his face. I'd give this 9.
Here's my only
Pretty
issue
solid
with it.
picture.
My only issue with it is that it's not really the Justin style, you know? Because
No, it really
what Justin
isn't.
goes for is more. I think this is more like early Justin, but like
This was pretty early, Justin.
yeah, but his like his signature style is more like heavily shaded, hyper realistic kind of thing.
Like, this is Justin. This is Justin.
That is
not
Justin, exactly.
This.
Exactly. I'll give it like a 7.
So, now taking into consideration on what you said, I would say maybe an 8.
I'm
Still,
like
just
7.
because I'd honestly give it an 8 because of how, at least detailed, he tried to make it compared to Tom Holland. So, I'd give it an 8.
That's understandable. I respect you for it. Let's move on to the next one. Oh man, this one was supposed to be a surprise for Chase, but because this isn't a Justin drawing, I just wanted to throw this in as like a haymaker towards Chase. What do you think about this? This one is one of Chase's. What are we thinking about this?
What is this supposed to be a reference to?
I think it's supposed to be Funny Mustache Man, if I'm correct.
Funny Mustache Man.
The 1940s guy, you know.
Yeah. Maybe about a 6. There's just too much going on.
Yeah, exactly.
We have a sunny day.
I was thinking like a 4, honestly.
We have a I'd say maybe a 5.5 at best because it's a sunny day. We have
we have to the right of him.
We have gray grass. We have a bush. We have trees. We have weightlifting with skinny arms. Like blue. There's too much going on here.
Like that. You see that bush to the right of him?
best.
That funny shaped bush.
Yeah.
Like that's just throwing me off here.
It looks like a bird, bro.
That's not supposed to be a bird.
It's a freaking bird.
Sure. Alright, let's move on to...
Bird.
Okay, so these ones aren't ones that I physically had, but these are ones that Justin sent me. A reoccurring character in the series here, we have Tyler.
Ooh.
This one's good. This is off of, it's not Igor, it's Wolf. Is that it?
No, Call Me If You Get Lost.
Call Me If You Get Lost, you're right.
I'm pretty sure.
So how are we feeling?
Pretty good. I like I do like how he added earrings, he added the hat, and he added the design on the jacket that Tyler wore in so-called album cover. The eyes look pretty somewhat similar. Only thing is he has a unibrow. Pretty sure Tyler does not have a unibrow.
I didn't see the
Pyro?
unibrow at first.
Yeah, he's got a unibrow. The jawline kind of goes crazy.
Yeah,
Don't think that's how.
that's a
that
negative
runs?
canthal tilt right there. That's a negative canthal tilt.
Yeah. The lips. All right. I'd give this about a 7, just because outfit and somewhat looks accurate. 7.
My thoughts exactly. You basically replicated exactly what I'm thinking. That's about a 7, honestly.
Yeah.
I think we're coming to an end here. We only have about 3 left. I'm pretty sure. So this one's actually a sequel. I think this would honestly earn like a second S rank for me. What do you think about this one?
Justin.
My sweet summer child.
Making the Krabby Patty himself. Now, how do we feel about this? The eyelashes.
The
The eye
eyelashes.
color.
The eyelashes, I think could have been a little bit better, but I kind of like the direction he went. What I wish he did was like do a little bit more with the teeth.
You're right on that. One thing that I do want to deduct off of this is how he didn't make the claws that sharp.
Oh, you're
He is a
right.
crab. The claws are supposed to be somewhat
That's a
sharp,
dull claw.
but they're a
You're
little
right.
bit. Yes, it is. The
Oh,
outfit is accurate. I can't really tell. Do you see that squiggly line beneath his right eye? There's that little squiggly line.
Yeah.
Can't really tell what that is. So, for the dull claw, the eyelashes, I'll take. The teeth are good, just could have went for a different aim. I'd give this
The
a
teeth are a little too.
7.5.
I think the teeth are a little too cartoony for what he's going for.
I think they're a little bit too basic.
Yeah, they're a
Usually
little too
when
basic. He
someone-
could have done more. Like he could have went like what he did with the SpongeBob teeth, but he
He could have.
He could have, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Well-
thinking like a nice 8, honestly, just because
Yeah,
you gotta respect the grind on this one.
yeah. I was aiming for 7.5. 8 is a valid
8 is valid,
rating
exactly.
too. So
This is our second one, and
number 9.
number 9. What are we thinking on this
Okay.
one? This one's really
Okay.
unique in its sense. Like this one's really unique. It stands out.
Yeah. The only thing I wouldn't say is really unique about it is the SpongeBob teeth.
The SpongeBob teeth,
But
exactly.
I love the teeth. I love the teeth though.
I
It's a
love-
different aim than what he's done in his past drawings, other than the SpongeBob drawing. I love it. The eyes, amazing shape and amazing pupil. This time, this creation does not have a unibrow, which is also amazing. The jawline, it curves in a little bit, but then goes back out, which we can deal with. The nose is wide, perfect for his style. that
I
he is
actually
for.
feel like
The
this
teeth-
drawing could have benefited from a unibrow.
It could have,
I think it could have.
and that's why I'll give it 9.5.
9.5,
I love it.
exactly. My thoughts exactly. I was laughing because I love how this turned from like Goofy looking at his art to like a genuine critique of what's going on in them. That's just really funny to me. This one also stands out because it's the only one that's like a cutout. It could be worn as a mask. I might
Yeah,
as a mask in one of my upcoming videos if I can get this from him.
use the SpongeBob one as a
I
mask.
very well could. But yeah, 9.5. I have to respect it. I think this one could have benefited from a unibrow, maybe some extra details. Like
It could have.
It could have, yes.
If anything, this one could have benefited from Patrick or Mr. Krabs' eyelashes.
I really love the detail of the mole right below the right nostril.
Oh, I see that.
Yeah, I
And-
kind of like that
And
detail.
the like wrinkle I do like the line as a wrinkle on each side of his nose or his nostril.
and the wrinkles under the eyes too. I just noticed that.
Yeah, the like cheeks too, which is really good.
It kind of reminds me of like a analog horror version of Pops from a regular show, sort of. That's kind of what that's kind of the vibe it's giving me.
I know what you're saying. Yeah.
I think it's about time we move on to our final one.
Yeah, let's go.
Did you rate it? Which leaves the final one. I think the final one is more of a self-portrait, if I'm being honest. I like that we end off on this one, because this one
I'm closing my eyes for this one.
This one feels more of like a self-portrait than anything. It's loaded in. 3, 2, 1. Let's see it.
Oh! Why
think
is
this
there
one-
a green aura above him?
I
Okay.
didn't notice that.
There's a green aura above him. He's a bit brown.
Is it one of
His neck
Wait, go on.
His neck is a little bit too long.
Yeah.
I will say that.
Is it his worst? Not in the slightest. Is it his best?
No.
Probably not.
No. Is it up in the mediocre?
He didn't tell me. He didn't tell me this was a self-portrait, but you can see how I got that, right? How I got that impression.
Yeah. Now the only thing that Justin.
I'm noticing.
The thing.
Oh, actually, wait. Continue. My bad.
Okay. The only thing I don't like about it is the magenta tongue. Don't like that. It looks like he has a tongue infection. Also, the nose. He didn't really detail the wrinkles in the nose, but that's fine.
What I wish he was with the shading. I wish he didn't do the shading in black, but instead a darker version of the color he used for his skin.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it could have benefited from that. Also, I'm noticing the red lines in the teeth, and I don't know if I like that or not.
No, I don't either. I don't know if you looked at this at all, but the hair. There's there's a dent in the middle of his head, and he has two, practically at this point, 2 sets of hair.
Okay,
don't really like that.
He has stink lines coming off of him too. He's a stinky fellow.
I think the stink lines would have been better if it was on the sides instead of the top of his head.
That's accurate, okay? I can see that.
And also in the mouth, it's very red. Like he doesn't hygiene himself, I guess.
Yeah.
And then there's brown like all around his neck and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So
I can see why he did that, but I don't really think the drawing benefits from it. Really, I think it kind of takes away. I can see why he did that.
So overall, I'd give this about maybe a 5.5.
Yeah, I'm thinking 5.5, 6, somewhere in that ballpark.
Yeah,
I'm glad.
I'm staying at
we ended off on though.
Yeah. A lot of criticism to it. Yeah, a lot of criticism to it.
Yeah. I also wish he colored the eyes. I wish he added eye color.
Yeah, that probably would have been a better option to do. So, but it's not too bad. I'm glad we ended off with this one.
Yeah, I like that we ended off on this one. Would you like to do like some of the outro?
Sure.
Go ahead. Speech.
Well, speak. Okay. Well, I think everyone can agree when I say this. Justin, or Joustin, is an amazing artist. Justin. I love your art style, as we can see by all these drawings right here. You're a very unique, special, and beyond the horizons of your art style. Nobody can beat you, honestly. Especially
Justin. Where do I start with you? Your unique art style. Your, I should say, hyper realistic. You draw a different way than others. You like to bulge your art style. You like to pop the art that you make. You like to make it noticeable with the art that you draw. Your art might have been the best art that I have seen. So, carrying that away, me and Arkham Nerd will make a part 2 to the Joustin Cartier series. We will hopefully within this week or next week we'll make a tier list ranking the pictures that you just saw and put them in a tier list from S to F, and we'll both agree. Hopefully we will get more drawings from Joustin and make a part 2 to rating the drawings. So yeah, hopefully I'll have a picture up on the screen of my Instagram and TikTok. I'll only follow people that I know, so please go follow me, all lowercase at LondaDrew on Instagram and TikTok. Please and thank you, and I will see you, or I guess me and Arkham should see you, probably this week or next week. Thank you. Also, get him to 50 subscribers so we can go live and hopefully do a IRL stream, May 30th or before. Thank you. Bye.